He who is as mighty as the high mountains, who holds the grail up to the sky, Prince Ivan, and she who is as fierce as the silver griffin flying free, Princess Mina of the Summits. Their Highnesses invite into their court their heirs.
Welcome, their Alpine Excellencies, Marcus Longinus Rufus and Livia Attila. They want to thank you for your hospitality in their court. Your court. Heirs. We have something to present to you for your protection. Robert, please. Tell the story real quick. This act was created by Parent Work in McMinnville Court. I watched it be created. It was not any of my work. We have a sheet made by of course, some symbol all Baron and Baron Shire. That's our brand new. Lots of hammer. That is okay. This is a very worthy replacement. Yeah. Please.
Their Highnesses are pleased to welcome into their court their Excellencies of Adiantum.
Make way for their Excellencies, Brynjar Isis of the Grand, and now the home of the heirs, Barony of Adiantum. Christ, let me hear you say, greetings. 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 I think the heirs invite you for court closet. That's a war.
Their Alpine Highnesses are pleased to welcome the Baroness of Terraferia into their court.
Highnesses, Excellencies, golden shines the sun in jealous homage to her Excellency Terraferia, her golden locks shining, bringing light to darkness, warmth where there is chill. Her Excellency Anna von Engelberg, light bringer, has entered your court.
Right now. All the warmth. Their Alpine Highnesses are pleased to welcome into the court Her Excellency of Linduven.
The winds from across the southern mountains bring the sweet smell of pears and wine grapes. Split in blue. In the night sky, one can see the Pantheon rambling amongst the stars. These signs foretell the coming of Baroness Melisania of Lindufen, chosen of the Pantheon.
It's too exciting. You have their Highness of leave to make yourselves comfortable.
We started the practice of this statement in conjunction with our fantastic residents in Tier We know that times can be dark and difficult, and sometimes it is hard to find the light. In these challenging times when emotions can run high and days may feel dark, we ask that you remember that your community is here for you. Like sunflowers reflecting light towards one another when the sun is hidden, we can come together and lift up each other. Community is the answer. When kindness and tolerance are drowned out by louder voices, it is easy to fall into anger and blame. But we must be brave and embrace the power we all hold. We are stronger and more capable than we realize. Community is the answer. So we ask you to show up, share your gifts, and let your light shine. We need you now more than ever. Be gentle with yourselves and others. Life ebbs and flows. Trust that brighter days are ahead. Our community is the answer.
Here, here. And speaking of brighter days, what a good day we've had today. Our municipality came together as one family and sussed out heirs for us. Well done today for both of you.
And a champion.
And we have a champion too. With no further ado,
Their Highnesses invite His Lordship Lucas von Brandenburg into their presence.
So glad to see you today. With a thank you. Because you helped and are still helping create and coordinate amazing work for us. The Germans that we've been wearing up until today, Lucas is the one who took the lead on coordinating. And as His Highness will tell you, it's persona changing, for sure. You are giving us together to really highlight the work of the artisans and working
It's not through martial skill and personal effort alone that coronets of the Summits rules, but through wise counsel and ceaseless efforts of those whom they surround themselves. For there are those among the populace of the Summits whose tireless efforts and special service to the throne are worthy of praise and recognition. In acknowledgement of this service done in support of the Griffin Thrones, their Highnesses grant this throne's favor to Lucas von Brandenburg.
so real quick, sorry, I just want to speak, especially to the Germans. I have never imagined myself being able to dress in such a way. I was always, two tunic Ivan, and that I cannot express, the positive, the confidence that gave me, and just words fall short. So thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
A joyous noise. Mina, coronet by grace and inspiration, which is now Visconti, Eduardo, Francesca, Maria, Lucretia, and Viscount Finn Bainson, come now before the Griffin Thrones.
Inspire me every day to remember about our community and about how we care for each other and how to reach out. And could not miss the opportunity to make sure that I recognize how much you may be moving away, and I have to give you to my cousins into your rate. But your hearts are also part of acceptance. So I have barberries for each of you. Those who weren't here this morning, the barberries that I am giving are made of my own hand. They are made of dried barberry leaves from around my place of work and forget-me-nots from my garden. So it's that impressive.
In the days when Dublin ruled as Prince of Summits, Kate, his princess, wished to honor those who have been of special service to her during her reign. She established the Order of the Evergreen to be given by the Griffin consorts of the Summits at their pleasure. Today, in this tradition, Mina is pleased to grant entry to the Order of the Silver Barbary to fit in Eduardo. A joyous noise.
You in particular.
Would Viscount Finvangson come down before their highnesses?
Hey.
So we couldn't give up this opportunity before you decide to gallop away from us, to also recognize the service that you give to the Marshall community. So you couldn't fight today. You made sure you were there to marshal, to make sure our community was taken care of. And you do this each and every time that it is needed.
Know all the arms of our fair principality. The Grail is set among the signs of the three pillars that support the glory of our lands. The Griffin shows our fierce martial skill. The laurel wreath, the symbols of our artisans. The mountain stands for enduring service. Finn, your valor and skill have shown the wings like the Griffin. Therefore, at this time, we grant unto you the token of the Grail of the Summits. Bear our sign with pride, done by our hand and seal this 29th day of March, Anno Societatis 59.
Okay, now you're first.
3 cheers! Hip, hip. Their Alpine Highnesses invite Your Excellency Morgan O'Shea into their presence.
That's
That is okay. So speaking of garb and of amazing things, I just want to show off the block printing for today. That, what did we decide?
17 yards.
17 yards. 17 yards of fabric. And this
Do you feel when you think of it?
This isn't something that you give to us. You have shared it with so many coronets groups at this point. And that, by all means, deserves a front paper.
If I may, you had mentioned that when you feel the part, you can play the part. And when you play the part, all of us benefit. This is my tiny contribution for you. Do the best. Huzzah.
Oh yeah, wait. However, you don't get to go yet. Because their majesties have also sent word and have asked us to speak words for you. But before I can do that, may I have the order of the laurel? created for principalities. You have created not just for us and for coronets, for fair beings, for your loved ones. Your word fame has spread far and wide, and their majesties, with the advice of this council, have asked it to provide asked us on their behalf to provide an answer to you. Yes. Soon to be moral walk and with your family, and to get back with them on together.
You make us. Okay.
So hard to hide that from her.
You're telling me.
Yes.
Okay. Their Highnesses request all the children come forward.
Awesome.
So, Bjorn, right back there, has a prize. We are in really tight quarters today, guys. Normally I would let you chase him, but please let's not chase him today. Let's walk carefully back to him.
But once you get to your words, off the top step.
The joy stories for the children of the Summits. Here's your little story. Summits Spring Coronet has letters as principality for the Alpine Highness Court. Your Alpine Highnesses. My 10 years Sword of the Mountain. Champion of Cuts. Has drawn to the head. And regretfully, I must return unto your hands.
Thank you for your faithful diligence. Swords. Not to get to ourselves. Yeah, one final serve. Provide us with the success worthy of change.
This day I have fulfilled my final duty. Here is one that has proven worthy of the champion, being victorious over all others. Let it go ahead. Be your sword of the mouth. And present one to you. Regent Victor de Guest. Excuse me. Your hand is done. Victor again. We love this day today. Championship and be my offer.
We again thank you for service as our champion. Know that Adriano Visconti has served us well as our champion. Got it. Are you talking about? Oh, and we place great faith in their counsel. For their choice in their continue to be faithful with diligent service they have given us. Yep.
Champion.
Find your ethics worthy and accept your service. This oath do we here for our part. We pledge to you and your household our protection. We will watch over you and shelter you. We will place ourselves between you and all of your fellows. For so long as we were at the summits, and the high mountains hold prayer to the sky. So say we, I can show up with friends.
It's from our hands. Reveal your sword.
For the new sword of the mountain, 3 cheers! Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Let our words resound through all the known world that Adriano Fiscari, having faithfully served as Sword of the Mountain, and having enriched the principality and thereby untiered by their skill in the discipline of cut and thrust, do we, Ivan and Mina, add their name to the roll of the Order of the Mountain and Steel. Adriano, we encourage you to continue your good works in the martial art of cut and thrust. Thus do we set our hand and seal this 29th day of March, Annus Trinitatis 59.
It doesn't have a sticker on the back.
It doesn't? It should have what name?
Oh, it was in pencil. I didn't see it. I'm so sorry. This is an original scroll created by Gennaro Winsmith. Thank you so much.
For the newest recipient of the Mountain and Steel, 3 cheers, hip hip!
Oh, some quick reminder, because I could get up to, please do not, when you get called up, stand in front of the camera for the live stream, or in front of our silent herald, please. Yes. Sign herald, thank you.
Rebecca Fletcher, Outrigger Captain, and Clementine of Huxguard, coming to their court.
Here.
Well, are they?
Your Highness, who do I need to hunt down?
Oh, here we go.
Yes. Okay, well then, guess what? You get to represent everybody today. We see you guys all the time. We see you in Bavaria, help out, you work gate, you help the fence set up. Outrigger helped make sure that one of our populace who needed to get off site was packed up and taken care of so they could get out for free. And that speaks volumes when it's a member of our populace. It is even more so when you are not a member of Summits. And thankfully, we have an award to be able to recognize that. Just okay. Because we've hunted you guys down for like 3 events now.
Know all by these presents that we, Ivan, Coronet by writing arms, and Mina, Coronet by grace and inspiration, do recognize the contributions that those outside our borders have made on behalf of our principality. Therefore, in light of the good deeds of Rebecca Fletcher, Outrigger Captain, and Clementina of Huxguard, we give and grant unto our good and faithful servants, the friends of the Summits, that all might know that they bear our favor and are always welcome in our lands.
You will be.
In witness whereof, we set our hand and seal this 14th day of December on Society Cause 59.
Tell them what they missed when they were here. And these were created with all of them by Adrian von Richter.
A choice noise!
Now, for anyone who doesn't know, they come from Huxguard. And they come hang out with us a lot. They should just come here.
Their Highnesses invite strictly see into their presence.
Don't give me that perplexed look. I just want you to know how much we appreciate you. For this event, and I'm just for this event, but so many other things. You made sure we had tokens to give to all of our inspirations today. And they were amazing, by the way, for any of the inspirations who got one. They share them around because they're pretty cool. And then Z made special ones specific for our finalists, which are also really exciting. I hope they do too. But because of your support for the cornet.
Z has done a lot to educate me, to help me understand things that I may have a blind spot on. And that has helped me be a better prince and a better man.
Their Alpine Highnesses call Claire the Dyer into their court.
There you go. Shoot up. Do the thing. So the cornet has been actually hunting you down longer than we have been hunting down your prior friends. Yeah, so we're gonna.
Know all by these presents that we, Ivan, Coronet by right of arms, and Mina, Coronet by grace and inspiration, do recognize the contributions that those outside our borders have made on behalf of our principality. Therefore, in light of these good deeds, in light of the good deeds of Claire Ledire, we give and grant unto our good and faithful servant, the friend of the Summits, that all might know that they bear our favor and are always welcome in our lands. In witness whereof, we set our hands and seal the 16th day of December on Societas 59.
Actually signed by Z and Amalric, by the way.
Can't escape, you will be on.
This was created by Master of Orange out of Selfridge.
I saw the first comment, and I did want to say that of all the words that exist, this is one.
Yes, I still love you.
A joyous noise from New Friends of the Summits! Their Alpine Highnesses invite all those who assisted their first event to come forward.
Yeah, right there. Oh, you found it. What a magic word. So excited to have you guys join us today. That's something that we're interested in. Learn a little bit. Took a class, certainly watched the fighting that happened. So that's fantastic. Our newcomers are really like sport position. So we don't have the opportunity to inspire others, to jump in on amazing nerdom and geekdom that we have all grown to love every day so quickly. So hopefully in the future, encourage you to come back and enjoy this again. We would love to give you the first set for your SC journey with us. So we'd love to give you a hat and a love to share with us.
What?
And now you guys can pick through and choose the right one.
Three cheers for the newcomers. Hip hip.
Ainsley, don't me. You've done a lot, actually. Like Lucas, you have been involved in making that we look amazing, and that we get to highlight and showcase the beautiful works of our principality artisans. These were part of her coordination. And just like Lucas, because you've supported us and the format, we've been able to
For the newest recipient of the throne's favor, 3 cheers. Hip, hip. With Viscount Wayland Ibn Rustam and Baron Ayla Ra come before their Alpine Highnesses.
Real sore.
No.
Real tired. I thought my buddy was gave me in places you ought not be hit.
I know the feeling.
That's right.
Wayland, you have fought with great skill and valor this day.
The quest for the Griffin throne begins long before the sword or spear is taken up, before the harness is buckled on. All assembled today have witnessed the prowess of Wayland on the list field this day.
in remembrance of your prowess and bravery, grant entrance to you into the Order of the Griffin Spear. Bear this token as a reminder. We're all not fortunate to be present here this day, of the mastery and honor we have shown.
No combatant advances through each round to the finals by physical strength and practice skill alone. Certainly not by ruthlessness and proud ambition. The martial path to the final round begins in the heart by the inspiration of one noble and gentle person, whom the combatant furthers to crown with their rich graces with the Griffin Coronet.
To aspire a fighter to enter the coronet list, to commit their life, their time, and their honor, the service of the Principality of the Summits is a great honor indeed. Greater than guilt tokens. And reverent titles and further benefits.
None here should have any doubts as to the inspiration of Ayla, as demonstrated by the performance of Wayland, but rather they shall carry the memory of the final round with them beyond the list field.
For those sadly not fortunate to be present here today, so that they might know of grace and worthiness of your inspiration this day. Grant any entrance into the order of blessed strokes, so that all may henceforth know of your inspiration and this coordinate list.
For the new Griffin Obscure and Morgan's Rose. Hip hip.
Today was a great day. I challenged you this morning to make this an extraordinarily difficult decision. Boy, did you guys check in. I am so proud of every fighter on the field today. You guys showed your inspiration. You highlighted them every moment you were out on the field. You showed your chivalry. You showed exactly what I asked of you, which was to let the known world know and demonstrate the chivalry of our great principality. Unfortunately, I only have the opportunity to award this to one fighter and inspiration today. Bowen Doyle, would you please bring your lovely You did your inspiration proud. You did our principality proud. You role model what chivalry and grace looks like on the field. I could not have been more proud today. It's my absolute honor to grant you the shield of chivalry. Bear it for the next 6 months. Highlight the chivalry of the field and be prepared to come back next Coronet with your inspiration. Share those deeds. Share the names of those who have come before you and add those to that list before moving it to you. Absolutely.
Well, I have watched you for years, inspire both. Today, that rang true on the field in a way it has never been before. Well, oh, Bowen. Well, I want to talk to you about that. Your fight with Fenris was awesome because not only did you give a great death yourself, you gave Fenris a chance to make a great death. So I can't give it to both of you, and you're here. Don't fucking tall mom.
Round the clock! Round the clock!
3 cheers for the shield of chivalry and his inspiration. Hip hip! Hip hip! Atlanta of Williams Keep has an announcement.
Permission to address your flock, please.
Absolutely.
Greetings, lords and ladies. Long ago, in Anno Societatis 10, an event was held in the full of spring. There were fighters and bards and beautiful cries. The populace was enamored of the joy found in this event and declared that it must continue. We are now fast approaching Anno Societatis 60. In those years between, swords have run, bards have sung, and many prizes have been won. On May 23rd to 26th of Honor Societatis 60 in the hollow of the lakes by the banks of the coast fork of the Willamette River. Egel's Skallagrimson Memorial Tournament will live again. Come join us. As bards sing, artisans demonstrate their skills. The hammer of the smith will ring again. Merchants will ply their wares. And our people once again compete in archery, thrown weapons, steel, heavy combat for prizes worthy of the battles. There will be silk brocade for a prize for contest of garment. There will be a beautiful glaive for a heavy tournament, a period longbow for an archery prize, and a Dantesca chair for the home game, and many more prizes for other contests. Come join us as the excitement of battle, the pageantry of court, and the excitement of siege as weapons hurl great ammunitions across the sky. Music will celebrate this current Middle Ages as it peals forth across the meadow, and there will be scores of classes, youth combat, an artisan's village, merchants plying their wares, the Baroness's breakfast, a newcomer's encampment with stone soup for Saturday nights with anyone welcome, and so many more things. Please don't miss your chance to be a part of Egel's Skallagrimson Memorial Tournament 49. You can find the registration online at the Egel's website. Thank you.
The event steward, Ashley Brunsdogger, has announcements.
Gracious Highnesses, Nina and Ivan, I could not have done it without you with your gracious counsel. So thank you so much for being there for me along the way. So I really appreciate that. I also want to thank my daughter Cora, or Stanislava, who also helped prepare this stunning lunch and day boards. She did a terrific job, and I couldn't do it without those that brought soup. So thank you so much who brought soup, and please don't forget to pick it up at the end. Also, if you could all, I also want to thank Mava and Eduardo and Osmond, who helped with Gate. I couldn't have done it without you. You all did such a splendid job. And anyone that has volunteered for today in any capacity, please stand. Because I think everyone is going to stand, right? I think everyone's going to stand. Lastly, I just want to say, if you could please remember to pick up any garbage. I want to leave this place better than we found it, upstairs and downstairs. And if you could help me put away the chairs are, there's a rack right over behind the stairs. And just help where it is needed. So thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my goodness. And if you're a volunteer and would like a goodie, come see me out. Thank you. There's more. We'll be in the social hall. Oh my. So much.
For the event steward and her volunteers, 3 cheers! Hip, hip! His Lordship, Robert Ingleson, and Ladyship, Christiana Olsdaughter, are commanded in their courts.
They sneak out. Let's go. So, raining is time consuming. It's hard to manage schedules. It's hard to keep on top of things. Not only have these two generals in mundane life have helped keep me on top of things, they have volunteered their time, their efforts. The garage here at Sienna has picked up my children from school. There was one time I had her out till 1 o'clock in the morning. These things don't go unnoticed or unappreciated. I present to you both the first player.
So was upon the final day of the reign of William Joffrey the Rogue in the Desna Valencia, and the 38th year of our society, that His Highness felt it was necessary and right to honor those who had been of special service to him during his reign. Thus, he established the Ward of the Griffin's Paw, and it shall be the right of those coronets who ascend to the Alpine throne by right of arms to be given at their pleasure as a token of appreciation and honor to select gentles deemed worthy. The token shall include a paw print, customized as the Griffin Coronet desires. Today, in this tradition, Ivan is pleased to grant entry into the order of the Griffin's Paw to these good gentlemen. A joyous noise! Would Ezra Kittlinger come before their highnesses?
I feel like we've done this before. Like maybe a couple years ago. Well, next time we have something different to give you. I hear your book's rising. You open your home up. Make sure the product is gathered. You're going to take it, and I'm going to take this, and maybe then take some more.
The foundation of our principality rests within the three virtues which make up the symbol of our great land. Without the everlasting mountains, there would be none to stand tall, even in the dead of night when there is still work to be done. Thus, Ezra, do we, Ivan and Mina, Griffin Coronets of the Summits, grant unto you the Grail of the Summits in recognition of your enduring service to our lands. Bear our sign with pride, done by our hand and seal this 29th day of March, Anno Societatis 59.
So this scroll was designed by Elizabeta and illuminated by Margaret Dyer. So all of the scrolls that we've been given, a little shout out in between. So all the scrolls that we have been giving have been designed with the flora and fauna of the summit. So you may see different birds, animals, or flowers and plants that grow within the neighborhood. Thank you for everything you do.
3 cheers for the newest recipient of the service Grail. Hip, hip. Their Highnesses now call upon those of populace who wish to pledge their fealty to the Coronet of the Summits.
No, I do not believe you are alone. They're coming.
So everybody repeat after me. By this pledge, I affirm that Ivan and Mina are the rightful coronets of the Summits. Fealty and truth will I bear to them. Service. In all that may concern this realm. So long as they rule the summits. And the waters of the Grail run clear. And the silver griffin flies free. So say I.
Gladly we hear you, and in return, we pledge to you and your households our advocacy. We will speak for you and yours. We will represent you in this and all other realms. For so long as we rule the summits, and the high mountains hold the Grail up to the sky. So say we, Ivan Shieldmane, Prince.
So say we, Mina, Princess.
Thank you all.
Would Eric Clarkson come down before their highnesses? Eric.
Once.
I'm Timpson. Okay. I can read No. I'm
He's downstairs.
Okay.
He's washing dishes.
I have dishes in my house. Mine done first.
I'll take it out of the cupboard. A second one.
Lady Christian of Blaca Anor. Christiane of Blaca Anor.
Steam. Here. In this do awareness do like this when we go through this. But wow, you do all kinds of things like exchequer, and I'm just gonna like exchequer for anybody who's done that. Yeah. See, there you go. Yeah. And yeah, reach the goal, and according to the reports we're getting, is like killing it. So yay, fantastic! Thank you so much for all the training and for the love and growth that you are giving to Shire and to the society.
Know all the arms of our fair principality. The Grail is set among the signs of the three pillars that support the glory of our lands. The griffin shows our fierce martial skills. The laurel wreath is the symbol of our artisans, and the mountain stands for enduring service. Christiane, your service to our principality shows the virtue of the hills. Therefore, at this time, we grant unto you the token of the Grail of the Summits. Bear our sign with pride, done by our hand and seal this 8th day of February, AS 59.
This is designed by Elisabetta Tomaso de Produci and illuminated by Margaret Dyer.
So
A joyous noise for the service Grail. Now, Ira Terrickson. Go forward.
right there. It's great.
One vote.
awful long time. Just a snippet maybe, and you've been helping and growing and really growing up in the SCA and kind of pitching it, doing dishes, things. But there's an award you don't have, and we wanted to correct that today.
Let it be proclaimed through the land that you, Heinrich, have pleased us greatly for your devotion to kingdom and principalities. Therefore, we, Griffin Coronets, are minded to bestow upon you an award ours. But the Thus do we command you to register suitable and unique arms, signed this 29th day of March and as Societatis 59.
This beautiful piece of work was designed by Gennaro Windswift and illuminated by Nero von Brand. Yes. Now chat with your Harold. Design some cool things here.
Okay.
Armiger, 3 chairs. I bet. Let Morgan Woodson of Houghton come down before their highnesses.
Here we go.
Hey, you've been pretty active in arts and sciences recently. You entered a kingdom championship, a principality championship. I've seen you teach a couple of classes that show off some really cool things that I didn't actually know was an art. So, Turkish puppet, yes. So, Turkish shadow puppets. Fascinating, by the way. If you get an opportunity to attend a class or do a production, highly recommend it. We wanted to give you a lecture or something today.
The foundation of our principality rests within the 3 virtues which make up the symbol of our great lands. Without the fair laurel wreath, there would be none to enrich our lands to the beauty of their art. Thus, Morgan, do we, Ivan and Mina, Griffin Coronets, grant unto you the Grail of the Summits in recognition for your artistic skills. Bear our sign with pride, done by our hand and seal, this 29th day of March, AS 59.
Oh, look. It's designed by Elisabetta Tommaso di Carducci. Someday I'll get that right. Painted by Margaret Dyer.
A joyous noise. Let Fergus the Red, son of Mom, come now before their highnesses. Mom. Son of Mom.
I like your beard. I just want to say that as somebody who wears a beard, I like your beard.
That was not actually why we called you a picture. Word has come to us that not only do you help your branch, but you also kind of helped out the principality today by being our marshal in charge, ensuring that we were able to hold an event. We're super excited about. But that really you support the marshal community to ensure that activities can happen. And that is part of the whole system. And we're really excited to share some work with you today.
The foundation of our principality rests within the 3 virtues which make up the symbol of our great lands. Without the mighty Griffin, there would be none to defend our principality from the threats of war. Thus, Fergus, do we, Ivan and Mina, Griffin Coronets, grant to you the Grail of the Summits in recognition of your valor and skill. Bear our sign with pride, done by our hand and seal this 29th day of March, AS 59.
So, any guesses as to who signed it over?
Your Highness, may I just say that she just printed more painted charts for you than anyone else.
It is actually stunning to see the pictures come across. So again, Elisabetta and Margaret Dyer.
Oh, you're not going to say the
No.
Yeah.
You're doing such a great job.
Okay. Thank you.
3 cheers from the Marshall Grail. Hip hip. There being no further business, thus concludes the court of their highnesses Ivan and Mina. For their majesties Nikolai and Anna, long life. For Ivan and Mina, long life. For Prince Brave and Princess Tatiana of Tiree, long life. For Rufus and Olivia, heirs to the summits, long life.